Evening, Kieran. Evening, just looking, Sylvia. How are you? Broadcasting live on Facebook and also on YouTube. Angela, how are you? Looks like everybody's come on here and keeps cutting off on Facebook already. Sean, how are you with that? Very unusual that. Nobody's actually gone onto Facebook. Oh well, never mind. Just wait a couple more seconds, see if anybody else comes on. Evening, Nash. Don't forget, guys, Rick is going live as well later, so that's all good as well. Anyway, where do we start on all this? Yesterday's events. All I can say, I'm going to have to finish the Facebook one because it keeps pausing. So let's get that one out of the way anyway. So here we go. Anyway, guys, disgusting comments about the vets by John yesterday, especially as it was on D-Day of all days. Despicable, really. And these people who say they're honourable people, and to attack veterans on D-Day especially, well, it was despicable, really, and unforgivable. And if I was a veteran, I wouldn't go anywhere near them, to be honest. And all that was just because, ladies and gentlemen, the vets decided they didn't want to hand over £25 to their case. 4.4 million vets, 4.5 million vets, £100 million. That's why John's butt out, I would imagine. So, and to say that we, Andy, we got you took down and got the vets against you, we didn't at all. The vets did it by looking at information and videos from your own mouth. Like you said, you didn't, you or John, have never ever even mentioned about £25 to the vets. That's what you said in the video. Now, here it is. If you'll play.
Okay, 4.5 million more veterans and weapons, and if they pay £25 each, you can see quickly that it will accumulate a lot behind them. What did you say? Those war veterans, if you were to take 4.5 million war veterans and weapons, and if they pay £25 each, you can see quickly.
Said anything to really, and Simon, honourable men, fought for this country, and you're calling them shell-shock banded idiots. Again, I hope you're proud of yourself, because now any support that you may have had from these people, I would imagine now they ain't going to touch you with the barge pole. And the rant you went on about Simon was unbelievable. I just couldn't believe what I was listening to. Even Andy tried to phone you, tried to come on Skype with you to calm you down. And you just ignored him. I bet he's pulling his hair out with what you've done. I just can't believe you went into a tirade like that just because they decided that they wasn't going to back the flag. And like I said, it wasn't our words that brought you down. It's your own from videos. He already told you he'd watched hours and hours and hours of videos. Well, it wasn't my videos because I don't really talk about you and about the flag. It was your own videos that brought you down. Evening, Abby. Evening, sir. Yeah, and John, you admitted in the video yesterday as well that there's two flags, identical flags. The one we know about is a maritime flag to protect from pirates, and so that it was given to you, a choice of 4 flags, you picked that one, and it was given to you to protect your cargo, but it was sailing around because you kept getting it took by pirates, so you had this flag to give protection from the British Navy. We know that. But there's nothing on there anywhere about the other flag. We've only got your hearsay for that, John. There's nothing. We've looked everywhere. We've researched everywhere. You might do the research for yourself, what you say you've done. But if that was that important, it would be out there. And I know Andy's going to say, like he always does, you haven't done your due diligence, of course they're not going to put it out there, blah, blah, blah. Well, to me, I can only go, like Andy says, I can only go with the facts that's there. And the facts that are out there are telling me that your flag is nothing. Put the proof up. Put the proof up. And I mean wet ink, not bloody photocopies. Put the proof up of all this that you claim. Put the proof up for the court case, for the Royal Court of Justice, when you said he's got a court case now. It's been in, as you can see, you've all seen the video now. As you can see, it's been looked over, it's been authenticated with this, and he pointed to a complimentary slip. Now, we all seen what happened in that by the desk. He said it wasn't a case. And John kept going on, so he gave him a complimentary slip because he asked him he needed proof he'd been there. So that's all we saw. If we missed something, again, like I said, put the proof up of the court case so people can ring up the Royal Court of Justice and see if this is a valid case. Without a crime number, like with the police, without a crime number, a crime hasn't been committed. And if there's a court case, you'll have had a court case number. It's as simple as that, Andy. You want people to back you and to go with you and everything else, well, give people the proof. Not say, well, we don't need to because we are correct. That ain't something to follow somebody by. Blindly follow somebody just because they say it's correct. John admitted in his video again yesterday that the veterans in New Zealand hate us. Hate us. What have we ever done to them? It's a bit like blaming the Germans now for what the Third Reich did back in the 40s and the young German kids about 2021. Well, this happened over 140 years ago, 150 years ago. Well, actually, nearly 190 years ago. Can't believe what I was hearing. He called Simon a stealer of children, a paedophile protector, and that was everybody else as well, all the other veterans and us, me, Nathan and Rick, anybody who follows that flag, who disagrees with following the flag. That's what we was all labelled again last night. But that's rich coming from people who share the Oakstead videos. I've never even seen any of the Oakstead videos. I won't watch them. Because them kids have suffered enough. from what I've heard, reading reports without watching videos of them. So why you're promoting watching them, and yet you're saying to us that Simon's a paedophile because he's disagreed with you? I've seen screenshots of people asking for the kids back as you promised. I've seen screenshots, Andy. I'll pull them up next time. I'll find them all out and I'll stick them on. Because you can't get them back. Nobody can guarantee getting kids back. You can offer to help to try, but there could be mitigating circumstances that they haven't told you, that they've kept from you. So nobody can categorically say 100%, I will get you your kids back. But that's what you've been doing. I just don't get it. 3 hours yesterday, ladies and gentlemen. Go and watch the video. 3 hours of a torrent of abuse towards Simon Bean MBE, an honourable man who's done nothing other than serve his country, and he's woke up to what's going on. And if he doesn't want to support it after watching all Andy and John's videos, because that's what he did, and decided for himself, then that surely is his prerogative. We've been trying to get the vets into lawful rebellion. They have not done it. They still haven't done it. But you don't hear us coming on here and giving them a torrent of abuse. This can only be one reason, and one reason only, and that's got to have been because of the 25 quid. £100 million, a lot of money to lose. Because if it wasn't for that, what difference does it matter if they don't want to back you or not? You'll always get backing from somewhere else, like John keeps saying. I can get money, I can get backing from anywhere. And to keep putting £1 trillion notes on people's heads just because they don't agree with your narrative. You keep talking about fair. Is that fair? Putting £1 trillion notes on people's heads just because they don't want to follow your... Let's call it a scam. Just because they don't want to follow your venture, you are saying to them, £1 trillion notes on your head, £1 trillion notes on your head. Unbelievable. Yes, he has Chinese tidal turbine sales. He's been scamming for over 20 years. If you go online, you'll see John Manoa versus the police, and you'll see everything that he's ever been done for. And if you saw him yesterday, how anybody can follow that man after the torrent of abuse he gave the veterans yesterday. Like I said, Dean Cumberbatch and Simon Bean, both honourable men. And yet you, John, thought it was great to try and dish them and whip them a new one. Well, any hope you had of getting them on side now, I would imagine is gone. And any other vets, I would imagine. Because I can't see the vets going against those two lads. What was the other scam? I don't see as I can do it for liable for that post I put on this morning. It's the truth. How can that go against Facebook standards when all I've done is tell the truth? In fact, I'll read it out on here now while I'm on here. You tell me if this is breaking Facebook. If this is breaking Facebook, I don't get it logged on. Community standards. Right, this is the post I put on this morning, ladies and gentlemen. On the 29th of June 2019, John Manower and Andy Devine are still going to try and take the vets down in history for all the wrong reasons. They have brainwashed them into becoming domestic terrorists, and some so-called patriots have been complicit in bringing about these actions. Once this action takes place, we will never get the chance to get anywhere near those tyrannous evil again. The correct way to do this would be under lawful rebellion. It is both lawful and legal. Instead of committing treason, you will also see John Manower and Andy Devine disappear once this action fails, along with all the other so-called patriots who were complicit. We will be naming them after the event. They all have blood. They all will have blood on their hands. Unlike Manower and Devine, we love our patriots and vets and respect whatever decision they make. We hope for their sakes it is not as catastrophic as it could be.